Yo, what's up guys, welcome to my humble YouTube channel where I bring you fanfiction that will brighten your days. Before we start, a subscribe is greatly appreciated, and don't forget to leave a like and ring the bell icon so you won't miss exciting new fanfiction stories. Two Gods Summoned to a Fantasy World by BenGrem1234. Chapter 8. Plans being made in the realm of the demons, which was located at the north side of the world. We see a great city which was thriving with life. All around the city, demons of all kinds were moving about, minding their own business. Some demons have the appearance of humans, some have the appearance of monsters, while some have the appearance of half-human half-monsters. This was the great demon city Babylon of Dawa Kingdom. This kingdom is the main country of the demon race, and it is where the demon king resides in. In the city of Babylon, at the center, we find a massive black castle that was so tall that anyone in the kingdom of Dawa could see it. That castle was where the demon king lives. Inside the castle, there is a room reserved for meeting with those of higher power in the demon race. In the meeting room, there is a round table with a total number of 8 chairs surrounding the table. 7 chairs out of the 8 was being occupied by individuals of great power in the demon race. These individuals were the generals of the demon race and the strongest demons after the demon king. They were categorized by cardinal sin, or as many calls it, the 7 deadly sins. Does anyone know why the demon king called back all the generals? General Alex asked. He has the appearance of a young handsome teenage boy with white hair and was wearing a lot of jewelry. He is also known as Alex the Sin of Slot. What does it matter, Alex? We should just appreciate the fact that all demon generals are in one room without any fighting. General Iskander said. Iskander was a buffed man with light brown hair whose very being radiated power. He also bears the title, the Sin of Pride. Well, this is the first time the king has ever called us all to a meeting. I'm quite curious on what it's all about, General Shuru said with a mischievous smile. Shuru has the appearance of a teenage boy with green hair. He bears the title Sin of Gluttony. Who cares about a stupid meeting? I just want to get back to my domain and finish what I was doing. I'm throbbing down there, you know, General Medusa said. She has the appearance of a young girl with a killer body that could seduce any man who meets her, and she was wearing a witch clothes that leave little to the imagination. She also bears the title Sin of Lust. Is there ever a time you are not in heat? How many human slave were you using to satisfy your urges this time? General Tiamat said with a sigh. Tiamat was a female with long golden hair. She also has a bit of manly figure. She bears the title Sin of Envy. Say what you will, Tiamat, but everyone knows that you are just jealous of me and my body, Medusa said to Tiamat in a teasing way. Tiamat blushed. I am not jealous of you and never will be. Medusa sighed. You know this is why you don't have any man in your life. Your Sunere attitude scared them all. Tiamat became angry. What did you say? Please, both of you should control yourselves. We are still in the Demon King's castle, you know. And you are disturbing my reading, General Chino said. Chino is a lowly with blonde drill twin tail hair. She bears the title Sin of Greed. You and your reading are stupid. Don't you do anything besides reading? Tiamat asked. Unlike a jealous girl like you or a slut like Medusa, I prefer to use my time to gain more knowledge. Knowledge is power after all, Chino said, still reading her book. Era. I will take that as a compliment, Medusa said with a lustful smile. What did you say to me, you granny? I dare you to say that again, Tiamat shouted. Chino's face changed to anger. Never call me granny again. Tiamat smirked. And what will you do if I call you that? I've been itching to fight you for a while, so this might be my chance. Enough. If any of you becomes hostile in this room again, I will personally put that person in their place. I'm already in a bad mood and I would hate to take it out on a comrade. So don't force my hand, General Sasha said in anger. Sasha is a blonde woman who carries a giant sword wherever she goes. She bears the title Sin of Wrath, and she is the strongest among the generals. All the generals kept quiet after hearing General Sasha's threat. They knew better than to piss her off. After all, it was not a joke to say that General Sasha can take all 6 demon generals in a fight at once and come out as the victor. She was the one closest to reach the Demon King in power. After some time, a guy entered the meeting room and sat down on the only available chair in the room, which was the head chair reserved for the Demon King. Sorry for the wait, everyone. If we are all ready, let's start the meeting, the person said to everyone in the room. This person was the Demon King whose name is Aizen. He looks like a teenage boy with black hair, but his powers were definitely the real deal. His powers was so strong that it paralyzed some of the demon generals. Now to begin on why I called you all back here. Have any of you heard what has been going on in the human kingdom of spades? Demon King Aizen asked. All the generals looked confused on why such things like a human kingdom was a big deal. My king, it is quite obvious that none of us has heard anything concerning a measly human kingdom, General Sasha said. Well, normally I wouldn't bother to concern myself with the affairs of a human kingdom, but this one is one I can't ignore, Demon King Aizen said to them. Can you explain what happened there, my king? Whatever that caught your attention must be a big deal, General Chino said. Oh, it's not a big deal yet, but it could be if we leave it unchecked, Demon King Aizen said. Could you elaborate, my king? General Iskander asked. You all know how the Kingdom of Spades had an agreement with us to send us one female from their kingdom to be our slave every month in exchange for our protection, Demon King Aizen said. We are aware of the agreement, my king, General Shuru said. Well, a few weeks ago, High Demon Dabura went to collect a female as per our agreement with them, but he died and never returned. I was a bit confused on who could be strong enough to kill a high demon in the human kingdom that I sent out High Demon Daiden to go and investigate and destroy the Spada's kingdom if he finds the threat, but something went wrong, terribly wrong, Demon King Aizen explained. What happened, my king? General Tiamat asked with a serious voice. High Demon Daiden was challenged by the Prince of the Spades Kingdom and was killed by him. I was observing the battle using Space Mirror, which allows me to view things from the eyes of any demon under me. I saw that the prince was holding back quite a lot of his powers as he killed Daiden effortlessly. He was using some kind of holy light magic in the fight with Daiden. Him using holy light magic can only mean that he has been blessed by a god, Demon King Aizen said. That truly is troubling news. I thought the gods hated humanity, so why bless them now? General Alex asked in confusion. I don't know either. Which is why I called you all to decide how we should handle this situation, Demon King Aizen told them. We would have to destroy the Kingdom of Spades and kill that prince as a warning to all human who may have the same ideas. We demons have to show our strong side to those weaker than us who may be getting a big head, General Sasha said. I agree with Sasha. We can't ever be lenient with the humans or the vampires will ridicule us. We have to kill that prince before more humans like him are born, General Tiamat said. We would have to send Onus to kill him then. If he was able to kill high demons while holding back, he must be a strong opponent, General Chino said. Come on, Chino. I know the general information we released is that a high demon is one level below a general, but we both know that is just false information we spread in order to keep our powers hidden, General Medusa said with a laugh. For once, I agree with Medusa. Comparing a high demon to us is like comparing an ant to a dragon. That's how much stronger we are compared to high demons, Tiamat said. I agree with you, but we have to be cautious of the fact that a human killed 2 high demon while holding back. This same human might have received blessings from a god and he can use holy magic, which is a weaknesses to any demon that is not a general. So sending in any demon that is not a general will only results in more deaths, General Chino explained. Demon King Aizen thought for a moment before he nodded. You do make a valid point, Chino. Sending any demon that isn't a general will be pointless. So I will be sending General Alex to kill this human and to destroy the Spada's kingdom as a warning to all humans who may dare try to raise arms against the demon race. General Alex bowed. It will be my pleasure, my king. Consider that human killed. Demon King Aizen nodded before he stood up. Now that that has been decided, I hereby call this meeting to a close. Everyone began to leave the meeting room after that except General Medusa and the Demon King. Do you still need something, Medusa? Demon King Aizen asked. General Medusa smiled in a very lustful way as she began to approach the Demon King while swaying her hips. She approached the Demon King and gently pushed him to his seat while she sat on his laps facing him. She gave him a lustful look as she puts her hands around the Demon King's neck. I've been throbbing and feeling restless since this meeting started. I need you to make me your bitch and fuck me senseless. General Medusa whispered to Demon King Aizen with her lustful hot breath. Demon King Aizen smiled. He roughly grabbed her boobs, which caused General Medusa to moan with a loud voice. Demon King Aizen continued to roughly play with her boobs, which turned General Medusa to a moaning mess while her love juice began to drench the Demon King. Demon King Aizen roughly brought her head closer to his face before he whispered, "I'm gonna fuck you until you can't ever walk for a month. We're gonna be here all day and I won't stop no matter how much you beg me to." Medusa bit her lips hard after hearing that. "I look forward to it," and the fun began for the both of them. Their session lasted for a full day with neither of them having any intention of stopping. The Demon King's castle was filled with moaning and every guard in the castle knew better than to disturb the Demon King during this time.